Hello, I am Glennford as ATAY, and in this video, I will be presenting about assignment number 1 on what is money, its history, and so on. So first and foremost, what is money? So money is a universally accepted medium for exchanging goods and services, storing wealth, and measuring value. It eliminates the efficiencies of barter by providing a common transactions or a common standard for transactions. It also serves as a unit of account and a store of value. Early forms of money included commodities like gold, silver, and livestock. Modern money exists in physical forms like coins and banknotes, and in digital forms like uh, bank balances and cryptocurrencies. So its value often depends on trust in the issuing authority, such as a government or a central bank. Next one is the brief history of money. So the evolution of trade and currency began with the barter system, where goods and services were exchanged directly, often leading to efficiencies. This was followed by the use of commodity money, which involves items with intrinsic value, like such as gold, silver, livestock, and serving as a medium of exchange. This system was limited by the need for a double coincidences of wants. As economies developed, representative money emerged in the form of paper notes that represented commodities like gold held in reserves. Eventually, fiat money was introduced, where governments issued currency based on trust rather than being backed by a physical commodity. So, magbase ni siya based ra gyud sa not because of its physical value, but the value that was implemented by the government. In recent years, digital money has transformed the landscape further, incorporating modern innovations such as cryptocurrencies and online banks. Some examples are, GCash, sa kanang Shopee Pay, and so on. So this highlights the adaptability of financial systems to meet the demands of modern economies. Next is, what are the functions of money? So there are lots of functions of money, but I will only say a few. And first of that is it is a medium of exchange. So money acts as a medium through which goods and services are exchanged. It facilitates trade by providing a widely accepted means of payment, making it easier for people to buy and sell goods. So for example, kanang moadto ka sa mall or mag-shopping ka, you use money, like whether it is cash or digital, to purchase items instead of bartering with other goods. Next is unit of account. Money provides a standard unit of account for measuring the value of goods and services. This helps in comparing prices across different products. So example of this is prices are listed in Philippine peso or dollars, allowing consumers to easily compare the cost of different items. Next is store of value. Money can be saved over time without losing its purchasing power, significantly allowing individuals to store wealth. So, um, example is you can save cash under your mattress, your, piggy banks, or deposit it into your accounts and so on. And with the expectation of it that its value will remain relatively stable. Next is standard of deferred payment. This function is often considered part of the broader store of value. concept, but specifically refers to money's role in settling debts at future dates. So, for instance, loans are typically repaid using money as agreed upon at some point in the future. Next is attributive money. So, as agreed, I will only mention a few. So, first is durability. Money should be long lasting so that it doesn't deteriorate quickly when used frequently. So, coins made from metals like copper or nickel will last longer periods of time rather than paper notes. Next is portability. So, it should be easy to carry around without much struggle or inconvenience. So, example is cash is portable compared to bulky commodities like, kanang baka ba or unsa nga imong dalon, di ba? Next is divisibility. It can be divided into smaller units for convenience in transactions involving smaller amounts. So, example of that is 1,000 kay ma-divide siya into 500 pesos, into 100, to 50, 20s, and so on. Next is uniformity. All units must look alike and have consistent value so there's no confusion about their worth. So, example, kay tanang 1,000s or let's generalize, all paper bills are made to look exactly the same so that people kay digid ma-confuse about siyang looks. Kay what if ang like ubang 1,000 kay green, then ngayon sila anong green man eh, di ba blue man ang 1,000? So that's what uniformity is all about. Next is limited supply. Central banks manage currency supply carefully. Too much money circulating could lead to inflation by reducing its purchasing power due to increased demand on limited resources. Next is acceptability. People must trust and accept this form as valid payment across different regions or countries if applicable. So, for example, US dollars are greatly accepted in various countries, unlike peso nga, like Pilipinas ra gyud siya ma-accept. Next is kinds of money. So first we have commodity money. This derive their value from being made from valuable materials themselves, such as gold coins historically used worldwide before fiat systems became prevalent today. So examples kay like I mentioned before, like the gold, silver, or maybe even livestock. So livestock kay magbased siya ba sa iyang quality and kadakon, di ba? Next is fiat money. So it is backed by trust in the government. It is backed solely by government degree rather than any intrinsic material. Worthiness, hence why most modern national currencies fall under this category, including, Philippine peso, dollars, euros, etc. Next is representative money. So it is once common during early banking eras. So these represented claims against actual physical commodities stored elsewhere, typically precious metals, through large phase out now except perhaps niche applications within specific industries. Next is digital money. So it exists in electronic forms, such as online banking or cryptocurrency. So it encompasses everything, ranging traditional online banking systems, right through so currencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, etc., offering greater convenience, speed, efficiency, albeit sometimes volatility depending market conditions surrounding them. So next will be the illustration or picture of the current Philippine money and its security features. So I'll post it above. So its security features involves first embossed prints. So it is raised ink deposition for tactile effect. Next is a symmetrical serial number. So it is alphanumeric characters with increasing font size. Next is security fibers. So it is a visible red and blue fibers embedded in the paper or in the paper notes. Next is watermark. Shadow image of the portrait with highlighted denomination value. So kanang makita na to ning kanang ipaana na to sa adlaw ang kwarta. Nam ginay watermark diha mo to ang mga tao nga makita. Next is see-through marks. So it is a pre-Hispanic script Filipino visible against light. So once daw makita na siya against the light na di mo appear diha nga Filipino nga word. Next is concealed value. Hidden denominational value that appears when tilted or viewed against light. Next is iridescent band and window security thread. So it is an enhanced security features in higher denominations since 2001. Next is optically variable ink or OVI. So it will change color when tilted and used in some denominations. Next is microprints. Small text that is difficult to replicate without magnification. Next is polymer substrate for polymer banknotes. So it is smooth surface resistant to water, oil, dirt, and so on. Next is transparent vertical window. So makita sa ni siya sa bag-o nga polymer notes. It contains multiple security features visible when held up to light. Next is, and lastly, is the rainbow effect on the BSP logo and 3D denomination. So it also appears in the new polymer notes. So it displays a striking rainbow effect when tilted at different angles. And lastly, how can you distinguish between real and fake money? So if wa pagid ka distinguish based atong security features, then the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas recommends the feel, look, and tilt method. So feel, so genuine money has raised textures, particularly on printed textures or features. Look, observe the quality of watermarks, security threads, and microtext. And tilt, examine for color shifting ink and holographic elements. And that will be all. Thank you.